Kell Brook, the man on a mission to become a world champion. That was the dream when he entered that Winkerbank conveyor belt at the age of 9. It was a bolo punch, wasn't it, out of Brendan Ingall's stable that Ndou threw.
I'm not sure you call it a bolo punch. I'm not sure what you call that one.
He's trying to hang in there, Ndou already must need the knockout win. No signs.
Definitely a drop in the pace of Brook, though. He's starting to feel it a little bit now, isn't he?
Good right hand, though. Back top of the ropes, uppercut. Beautiful shot. Ndou shows a granite chin. But can he keep taking punches like that? Crowd on their feet. All of Brook's family at ringside believe that the man who can't be stopped could be tonight.
Well, it was that uppercut, was the wicked punch. Really rocked the head back up, and Brook's got to look for another one of them. Hit him from angles.
Inside the last minute of the 10th. Those uppercuts doing the damage. Here comes Kell Brook, shaky on his feet, Lovemore Ndou. But he fires back like the old champion he is. Is this the moment for Brook?
Well, Brook came forward there with a purposeful look in his eyes. He's looking for the stoppage. He's going for it a little bit here. Sitting down on the punches.
Tired now, Ndou. 20 seconds left in the 10th round. Has that taken a bit of puff out of Brook, that attack? Good left hand. Back he comes, Ndou. And at the moment, Victor Lachlan, the referee, just watches because he's throwing back, Glenn.
Yep, he is, and he was throwing back a few punches. And then good round for Brook. Solid. Took a bit out of himself with that big round where he really put down the pace. Beautiful uppercut there. That was the punch that got everybody on their feet. Ndou, the experience, clings on, doesn't give Brook that extra opportunity to finish the job, but look at that punch. Hard, solid, and that's a sort of punch from a direction you don't expect. That takes everything out of you.
Well, this is fast becoming a career-changing fight for Kell Brook. The boy's becoming a boxing man. 6 minutes to go of what's been a very effective performance in high class from Kell Brook. Had Lovemore Ndou in trouble on 2 or 3 occasions, particularly in the last minute of the 10th. And he starts where he left off. Ndou back with a couple of right hands. It's just trying not to be careless. If you're a Brook fan watching in, you don't want him to be.
Left hook just lands on the shoulder of Brook. I mean, he is a tough character, isn't he?
I think he deserves enormous amounts of respect for what he's done, Lovemore Ndou, travelling the world, coming in to these backyards of fighters, and time and again, continually giving the best he can.
Like a true warrior, he spits out defiance, doesn't he? Doesn't matter how good the fighter, how hard the punches, just keeps coming back.
And that pride he's got, he'll want to hang in, keep that unstoppable record going, even if he has been on the losing end 12 times previously through his career. That's the heart and pride and courage of Lovemore Ndou.
But more and more, he looks to hold inside.
Right hand. Brook comes again. There's the sense in the air, Glenn, isn't there? All the people at ringside that it could happen, the stoppage.
Yeah, there certainly is. But I think people are really enjoying this fight, enjoying the drama.
And it almost doesn't matter, providing Brook just gets home, because it's been the sort of display that is going to put him in a really good place in boxing.
Oh, it really is. You know, he's been dominant for most part of this fight. He's looked very good. He's answered lots of questions. Been hit on the chin, took shots without flinching. So he's answered them in that department.
The predator in him, though, wants the knockout when he unloads the punches. Ndou is packed up there in his own corner. Last 20 of round 11.
But fighting the way he does and the way he is here, that's box office. You know, that's what the fans want to see. Somebody that wants to entertain, that wants to win, that wants to stop their opponent right to the final bell.
The right hand, oh, lovely shot as the bell went. And how did Lovemore Ndou take that? What a fabulous chin and a warrior's heart. This was the time that Kostya-Tszyu said no more against Ricky Hatton. But you wouldn't bet against Lovemore Ndou coming out to try and finish the fight.
I think he'll more than come out. He'll come out firing, and he'll throw a lot of punches in this last round. You know, that's the sort of man he is. But Brook's enjoying himself. He knows he's putting on a good performance. But it takes two to tango, doesn't it? And Ndou is doing his bit to make this a good fight and to bring the best out of Kell Brook.
Brilliant, honestly, every single round. Right, every single round. You haven't boxed for 6 months and you've done 12 rounds just like that, easy. Right, one deep. There is going to be nice and snappy this round.
Dominic Ingle is spot on. He hasn't been busy, Kell Brook. He never went beyond 7 in any of the previous 23 fights. Here we are in the 12th, in a bout against a proven world-class campaigner, of which he's won virtually everything, maybe a shutout, and still he's looking for the knockout. Uppercut on Lovemore Ndou. The South African tries to hold on and buy time. The leg's almost gone. Goes for the body, Brook. He's still thinking in there, Glenn.
Yeah, he is. That's all good to see. You know, he really has proven himself as a fighter that belongs at the top in the division.
He's come of age, Glenn, is what he's done tonight.
Little warning for the head, but I think that was more out of tiredness in the last round.
Uppercut. Victor Lachlan almost got in the way. He's desperately tired and holding on, and there's a long time left in the 12th round. Lovemore Ndou is really feeling the pace. He's going to try and cling on, and in some respects deserves to hear the final bell, but Brook won't let him off the leash.
Well, that's the mark of a good fighter. He wants to do the job. He wants the knockout.
It's been excellent from Kell Brook, and now he's looking for the icing on the cake. The referee to come in, but still Ndou comes back. Throwing his hooks, he looks at his corner as if to say, how much more? He is desperately tired.
Glad of this little breather, Ndou. He looks at his corner.
And Victor Lachlan, the referee, also having a close look. He won't want Ndou to take any sustained punishment as he tries to fiddle his way through to the final bell.
There goes that right hand. Looks like something out of a test match. Fast bowler.
Holding the legs, anything he can. Lovemore Ndou. I would say, Glenn, if there was another round, he might not get through it.
No, if it'd been a 15-rounder, I think he'd get the stoppage. But what a proud man, Ndou. With every last breath, he's trying to throw another punch.
Ryan Rhodes shouting from ringside, body shots will do him late on. Rhodes was stopped in the 12th round by Sal Alvarez. He does land a body shot. Kell Brook, 45 to go.
gets a warning, but really, Ndou is hanging on for dear life, and you can't blame Brook for pushing him off.
The clock is ticking down. Lovemore Ndou cannot wait to hear the final bell. Kell Brook still trying to find one big shot that might finish it, but it looks like he will have to go the full championship distance for the first time in his life, Kell Brook.
Nothing wrong with that, Ndou. I think this is probably the worst beating I've seen him take.
Good uppercut. And Kell Brook boxed beautifully. And he hugs Lovemore Ndou. He doesn't get the stoppage, but there's no bother in that. It really was tip-top from Brook, who looks, Glenn, a star in the making.
He certainly does. As I say, that's the best I've seen anybody deal with Lovemore Ndou. So close to the stoppage, hung on for dear life at the end. Ndou, excellent performance from Brook. He looks the finished article, and it looks like the world's out there for some big, big fights.
No problem with the stamina, no problem with the chin, no problem with the pace, and no problem with the predatory instinct.
No, it's all there, ticks all the boxes, doesn't he? All the questions have been answered. A very good performance from Kell Brook, who I think, you know, getting the 12 rounds in with a world-class fighter. This will take him from strength to strength. He'll improve so much from this.
Good matchmaking, good performance, Lovemore Ndou. In many ways, deserved to hear that final bell. He was so brave and so courageous. Has Kell Brook won every round? Let's find out.
Ladies and gentlemen, the judges' scorecard reads 118, 111, 119, 110, 119, 110, and all three judges are in favour of the winner. And the new WBA Intercontinental Welterweight Champion from the Steel City of Sheffield, it's Special K, Kell
Pretty wide on all three cards. Victory number 24 for Sheffield's Kell Brook. And is that the one that's going to propel him into world titles in the future?
Take a bow, Kell Brook, a very, very impressive performance. Don't forget, next stop, Germany, that world title fight between Felix Sturm and Matthew Macklin. But we'll be hearing from the man of the moment, Kell Brook. There's a reaction from Richie Woodall and Johnny Nelson coming up in just a couple of moments' time.